Hello and welcome back once again to my channel for another Pompey preview. Now today the Blues face another tricky test away to Crewe Alexandra. Can the Blues bounce back from their defeat on Saturday? Now Pompey head into this one off the back of a 2-1 home defeat to Burton Albion. Now Burton came down, they beat us well, but we've chatted about that already. It's time we talked about Crewe. Now David Artell's men have had a decent season after getting promoted from League 2 last year. But we'll talk about their league position after we talk about their last 5 games. Now, the last 5 were a 3-0 home loss to Burton, same as Pompey lost to Burton at home. They then went away to Northampton winning 2-1, lost 2-1 to Hull at home, beat MK Dons 2-0 away and lost 6-0 at the weekend to Oxford at home. That's 3 home defeats in a row with 2 away wins. It's not good for them, but I think they'll be content. Their home record was something they prided themselves on, so to lose a bit of that, they won't be happy with. But equally, they'll be, they've known they've been good at home all season, and now they've just kind of let it slip a little bit. But just like Pompey, they'll want to bounce back. Now, with these 5 games and the rest of the games they've played, they sit in 15th in League 1. They've played 39 games, the same as Pompey now, winning 15, drawing 9 and losing 15. 54 points accumulated. Now, for a newly promoted side, that is fairly good. They'll be playing League 1 football next season, that's pretty much confirmed now. They'll just be hoping that these last 7 games they can just get as many points as possible, get as many wins, enjoy their football and just get as high as they possibly can. Now, they should be happy they can do that. They should be fairly hopeful. They're a very good footballing side, they're very good at what they do. Equally, Pompey will have to deal with them. Danny Cowley said it himself. They lost 6-0 but we're facing a wounded animal. Yes, they may be wounded, but they'll still want to win, and they'll probably take that one on the chest and they'll come back at us. But their home record is fairly good. Now they're 10th in the league on home form with 20 wins. They have 20 played. 20 wins, that would have been ridiculous. 20 played, 9 wins, 5 draws and 6 losses at home all season. 32 points from a possible 60 is a fairly good turnout for a newly promoted side, and they'll be very happy with that, I reckon. And their key players now we will move on to as we do every single week. I've picked out 3 again. I've picked out Charlie Kirk, Harry Pickering and Ryan Wintle. Now I'm not sure where these players do play, but I've heard a lot about them from Crewe fans on Crewe forums and things like that. They've been said that they're very good players. They're at the heart of everything that goes right for Crewe, and there'll be players that Pompey do need to shut down today if they are playing. Their top scorer isn't on that list, and it seems to be a recent occurrence that top scorers don't go on the best players list. But Mikael Mandron is their top scorer with 9 goals for the season. But the the best assister is on that list, and that is a man by the name of Charlie Kirk with 7 assists this season. We'll move on to their stats now though, with their shots on target match 4th in the league on 4.4. Big chances created 4th as well on 58. Big chances missed though is 5th with a 45. Goals per match is 15th with 2 at 1.2. So their stats aren't great. Their goals per match quite low. Shots on target match is high though, so there's not a very good turnout there, missing a lot of chances as well. We move down now to the defensive stats on my iPad. Goals conceded per match is 14th with 1.4, that's quite high again. Clean sheets is 17th with only 9. Their penalties conceded, they've conceded 4, which is 16th. Don't know whether that's a massive stat for anyone. Saves per match is 8, 2.7. Clearances is 17th with 18.4, and successful tackles is 9.5, which is 15th. So, not very many clearances, quite a few saves to make though, so I think this side, their defence isn't the best, but it gets the job done, and the goalkeeper has still quite a bit to do. I'll pick up this stat again. Crewe Alexandra have the 3rd highest amount of average possession in the league with 54.3, quite good there. And their possession one final third is 16th in the league as well with 119. Accurate passes a match, they do make the 3rd most in the league as well though. But that is basically what I have to talk about for the game. We will move on to the League 1 fixtures after we've heard from Dad and Lewis, and I'll pass it over to them now.
Here is my preview for our game against Crewe. And well, we're going to want to bounce back after a disappointing loss against Burton on Saturday. We go into this game in still good form with 4 wins out of the last 5 games. We face a Crewe side that have lost 3 of their last 5 games, including a 6-0 thumping against Oxford. But this won't be an easy game because Crewe are going to want to come out and prove themselves after that big loss. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win against Crewe tonight. Let's hope we can get the win and bounce back and up the Blues.
Right, preview of tonight's game. Obviously looking to bounce back from a poor performance and a bad defeat against Burton in the last game. Hopefully Marquis can come back into the side at centre forward, because obviously that's a position we really miss, a focal point from the attack. Obviously Lee Brown's injured, so that's going to be a worry for us, because Charlie Daniels to me didn't look particularly fit the other day, even though he did score a goal. The areas obviously are pretty obvious where we need to improve. It's in the final third of the pitch. Yes, we did have 76% of the ball against Burton, but we didn't do anything with it, and we didn't create anything in the final third. So that's definitely an area we need to improve on, and I'm sure that's been worked on in the training ground. Obviously, Crewe are coming off the back of a 6-0 loss to Oxford. I don't think that'll play any part in this game. If anything, that'll spur Crewe on to play even better and give us a harder game. But I'm going for a 2-1 win. I don't think it'll be easy. I think it'll be cagey and it'll be tight. But I do still think we have the players to beat Crewe. But obviously, we must improve in the final third. Anyway, keep the faith. Play up, Pompey.
Now, thank you for those two for sending in their previews again. But we'll talk about League One now, with Crewe, who take on Pompey. Sunderland travel down for them to Wigan. Ipswich travel across to Wimbledon. Blackpool host Accrington Stanley. Burton, they travel to Doncaster, looking to make it 2 wins in a row after Doncaster did lose 4-1 at the weekend. Lincoln host MK Dons, wanted to refine some form. Oxford host Shrewsbury, they'll want to win there. And Rochdale host Swindon in a key relegation battle. Now, the table before the day stands: Hull, Peterborough, Sunderland, Blackpool, Pompey and Lincoln making up the teams battling for playoffs and promotion. You'll be able to see the table on screen either side of me here anyway, with Charlton, Ipswich, Oxford and Gillingham making up the chasing pack. I'd say Doncaster are pretty much out of it now. And the bottom four first of all was Rochdale, Swindon, Bristol Rovers and Wigan, who make up those relegation places. Wigan, they do have a game in hand on Northampton, win that and they're above them, so they could get out of the drop with a win against Sunderland today. But then Wimbledon, Northampton and Burton are the three sides just above it. Burton holding quite a big gap over the teams there as well. But that is where this video is going to end. The head-to-head between Crewe and Swindon will be on screen here. I can't quite find it. Pompey do have a better record against them, I believe. But that is where this video is going to end. We're going to be playing at the Alexandra Stadium tonight. Can the Blues make it, what is it now, a 6th win out of 7 possibly? Or is it, I can't even remember how many games the Caddies have been here for. But can we make it? Or is it a 5th win out of 6? One of the two, anyway. But I think we can. The Blues may be without John Marquis today. Lee Brown's quite a likely doubt. And also Harrison and Hawula still out injured. So attacking options still very limited. But I think the Blues will be able to pull through and get 3 points. Do let me know your score predictions down below. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Pompey away win. And that is where this video does end. So I'll see you in the next one.